Hello, my beautiful sign of Cancer followers, subscribers, and if you're new, welcome in. Thank you so much for watching, for taking the time to stop by my channel. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. We're headed toward 1,000 subscribers, finally, after 3 years of being here, but that's all right. I love doing it. All right, so this video will be posted on Friday, June 19th. I'm trying to post the signs that I read for regularly every Friday at 5 p.m. for all of them. So that means that it's a couple days right before the summer solstice here in Maine, USA, where I am. It is getting hot. The days are getting longer. Summer solstice here, June 21st, is the longest day of the year with up to 15 hours of daylight. Boy, is that nice. Can get a lot of yard work done and work in your gardens and anything to do outside. We've got lots of light that day. So I hope you make it a great one. It's the half year. Well, the exact middle of the year is actually July 2nd. I looked that up. So anyway, okay, so let's get right to it. We're going to be using the Magical Times Empowerment cards. I want something really fun for this week's decks. I don't have a summer deck. I looked and looked and looked. I did order a deck, which I'm going to use, but it's not a tarot deck. It's more of an oracle deck. So we're going to use that. We're going to use the Spirit Song Tarot, which I rarely use, but it's very light and bright and whimsical, and that's what I wanted. So let's get right to it, my beautiful Cancers. Please remember, this is a collective reading, not a one-to-one. So take what resonates for you and leave the rest. Manifestation. Your dreams have untold energy. Open the door and let them live. Desire and belief are your power. And you see there's a dragon and a unicorn there with, it looks like probably a full moon behind. Manifestation. Yeah. We get what we focus on, basically, right? We get what we focus on. So focusing on lack brings more lack. Focusing on love brings more love. Focusing on joy brings more joy. You get it. You get the idea. Okay, I hope you're all doing well where you are. It's very muggy today with a little bit of rain here in Maine, but we'll get through it. All right, I'm going to pause the camera, face it to the cards, and we will see you in a moment. Okay, my beautiful Cancers. So we're going to be using this Spirit Song Tarot. It's a very whimsical kind of animal. It's got animals in it. I'll show you the book in a second. I can't have the AC on in this room when I'm recording because it just drowns out my voice, if you can believe it. I know I have a pretty deep voice for a woman. When my son was little, I can remember this one time we went roller skating. I think it was for one of his birthday things because his birthday's in December, so we always had to find things to do pretty much indoors for that. But anyway, I was calling them because it was time to eat or something. I don't remember. And this other lady comes up to me and she goes, "Hey, can you holler to my son too? Because he can't hear me." Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yep. There's no mistaking it. I can holler right through a crowd. Sagittarius. All right. Wow. The Empress coming right out. Number 3, the Empress. You can see that's a rabbit, or I think they call it a hare in the book. Whoops. The High Priestess. Oh my gosh. Cancers, what's going on this week for you? Summer solstice week is going to be a good one. I mean, if you're here, I think it's the winter solstice in other parts of the world, but I'm geographically challenged. If some of you have watched me for a while, you know that. I did a personal coffee cup reading for somebody the other day, and I'm like, well, what I'm seeing is either South America or Vermont. I said, you'll have to bear with me. I am so geographically challenged. I've tried to study it. I've tried to learn more about geography and where things are. Sometimes my husband and I will be watching something and they'll say a country and I'll say, "Oh, is that over?" So, and he's like, "No, like it's nowhere near there." And I just have to laugh at it. It's just not one of my strong suits, right? Okay, let's see. We need a couple more cards, please. Couple more cards. There's a hare. Oh my gosh, look at that. It flipped right around in my... A hare, a lynx, an armadillo, a hedgehog, and a tiger so far. Oh, wow, this one did acrobatics. Okay. Here's the beautiful book that goes with it. It's called Spirit Song Tarot, as I said, and it's all animals, but the suits are different. So I had to make a little cheat sheet because acorns are fire, feathers are air, shells are water, and crystals are earth or pentacles, right? Wow. Oh, it's hot. Okay, that's all right. I can get through this. All right, let's take them in the order in which they came out. So remember, we're building on manifestation. Your dreams have untold energy. Open the door and let them live. Desire and belief are your power. And the first card out is the Empress. I mean, this is manifestation. She is the birther of all things. Beauty and abundance. Number 3. Threes are creation and collaboration, right? 3 is a very powerful number. Holy Trinity, mind, body, spirit, mind, body, soul. These cards are so beautiful. The artwork is gorgeous. I've had these for a long time. The Empress. Okay. And following her is the High Priestess. I mean, what is she all about, right? Intuition and sacred knowledge. The High Priestess. Number 2, choose or choice. So you have creation, collaboration, and choice. Beautiful, right? The High Priestess, intuition and sacred knowledge. So Cancers, you're really going to have to, well, tune into your gut. What is it that you want to manifest? What is it that you want, right? You can birth it. The Empress, right? Mother Earth, Mother Nature, Mother Gaia. I'll put it that way a little bit. And then you have the 5 of Feathers. This is the 5 of Pentacles, so this is the opposite, right? Focusing on lack. In this deck, it says strategy and resilience, right? You can do it. So if you have to come back from something, Cancers, if something has knocked you down or you feel like you took 3 steps ahead and 2 steps back, you're resilient, right? You can do this. Like the armadillo, he's got that hard shell, right? Nothing's getting through that. So you can do this, my lovely Cancers. You can. Then you have the Queen of Crystals. This is the Queen of Pentacles. This is abundance. This is comfort and prosperity with this hedgehog. I don't know why they pick certain animals for certain things. Some are obvious, but not all. The Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Crystals, you have it all. So when you stop, right, resisting, and you manifest, this is when this all comes to fruition, right? But you can't be resisting and not believing in something and still wanting it to happen, right? You have to believe in it. You have to flow and you have to let it in. That's Louise Hay's biggest thing was always, are you going to the ocean with a thimble or a bucket, right? So you can let it in a little bit and wait and wait and wait and keep building, or you can have a bucket and it can overflow with everything you're manifesting. King of Crystals. Oh my gosh, I didn't even... So you have the King and Queen of Pentacles. This is super abundance, right? I know in these cards it doesn't look, because the Queen wouldn't be a hedgehog married to a tiger, right? Comfort, prosperity, courage, and commitment. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. This is super, super abundance. So Cancers, you are going to have to let me know what happens this week. I feel like there's going to be some sort of change in either how much energy you have to put out, how much effort you have to put out, or you're going to get some sort of bonus, windfall, maybe even a lottery win. But remember, don't listen. I'm just giving you what's here. What you take and do with these messages, what you want. I have to say that because I would never tell anybody to go out and do anything. I'm just giving you these messages. All right. 3 of Feathers. Another another 3. Okay, so this is actually the 3 of Swords. This is release and recovery. You already had with the 5 of Feathers, sorry, 5 of Feathers, 5 of Swords, strategy, resilience, release, and recovery. Okay, so during this time, during this week, you're going to have to be looking at, what do I need to release, right? So that I can manifest my dreams, my dream job, my dream bank account, my dream guy, my dream gal, you know, whatever it is for you, my beautiful Cancers, right? So you're going to need to release, recover, manifest, release, recover, believe, manifest. Thank you, Spirit. My guides were like, nope, that's not the right order. Release, recover, believe, manifest. Remember that. Okay, so the new deck that I got, which I can't remember the name of right now, which was supposed to be kind of a summary fun deck. It does have some fun imagery on it, but it's not quite as, it's hard to read on camera for some reason. This is Be Surprised and Focus. Be surprised and focus. The universe weaves gifts with invisible threads. Focus. Eyes on the summit. All else fades. This goes right along with what we were saying, right? The universe works in mysterious ways, right? But you have to be open to it. You have to believe. And then focus. Eyes on the summit. All else fades. That's exactly, well, not exactly, but that's similar to what we were talking about, right? And at the very beginning, Spirit had me say, what you focus on, you get. Remember those examples? If you focus on joy, you get more joy. This is basically confirming what I said in the beginning, my beautiful Cancers. So I hope you make this a great week, right? The Empress, the High Priestess, okay? The King and Queen of Pentacles. What more could you want, my beautiful Cancers? I hope you have a great week. Peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.